Hello everybody, Survival Suitors here, and today I am in penguin form to review a few movies that I saw recently. And yeah, don't ask why I'm a penguin, I just am, get used to it. I'm trying to make, this is my new icon, okay? Okay. So, let's just get into this. First movie I saw this week was, Playing with Fire. Playing with Fire was, people meme about it and say that's awful. It's not awful, but it's pretty, for an actual movie, it's pretty bad, but entertainment value, it's pretty high. I was actually very entertained by Playing with Fire. I laughed a lot because it's stupid. They say Lil Pump in the movie, so that gets extra points just for that. But, I feel like they tried to make it stupid, so I can't really take away points from this movie just because they try to make it stupid. I think it was very entertaining. Obviously, it's not well made, it's pretty bad. But, it's enjoyable. So, yeah, Playing with Fire, I'm not going to give it a score. But, I can't really recommend it. But I was entertained, that's all I'll say about that. Next up is a movie that I saw yesterday, Knives Out. Knives Out, I think that the first half was great, but to me the second half was very lacking. Well, I wouldn't say, around the last, 40 minutes was very lacking to me. I don't know, there was just something about it I didn't really enjoy that much about it. I thought it got kind of boring and contrived, and it lost a lot of intrigue for me personally, but the first half was great. Second best of the year, next to Jojo Rabbit, and I thought that the first half was great, though. This film is kind of mixed for me. It has great stuff and kind of some bland stuff, but even the worst is just kind of fine. I'd give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Next, I have a movie that is making a lot of money that I have some very controversial opinions about, and that is Frozen 2. Lots of people like Frozen 2, and it's been getting generally good reviews, and I do not understand it. I did not like this movie. It's not like the worst thing ever, but I did not enjoy Frozen 2. It is a sloppily put together film with no narrative, no character development, no storyline, actually. It does nothing to further the original. I'm not a huge fan of the original. I think it's decent. It's fine. It's not like something that I think is great. I don't hate on the original like other people do. But this film, I think, was lazily put together, sloppily done. No storyline whatsoever. I was bored watching it, but it felt so short, it did not feel like a movie to me. It felt like one of those Olaf's Frozen Adventure shorts. And even then, Olaf's Frozen Adventure felt like it had a more fleshed out storyline than Frozen 2 did. And I feel like all the songs, none of the songs were really awful, but none of them were as memorable as Let It Go was. This film, I think that part of the reason why it doesn't have a storyline is because they just want to make a bunch of bunch of music videos with songs that they hoped would be like Let It Go, but none of them were. I was not a fan of Frozen 2. I might be forgetting some things. The animation was good, but for me at this point, good animation doesn't even make a movie good. I really did not enjoy Frozen 2, and I would not recommend it. I'd give this one a 2.5 out of 5. It's not... it's pretty mediocre. And then I have Angry Birds Movie 2, which I actually thought was decent. Is it great? No. Is it even good? It's fine. I think that the scene with Leonard's pictures and the bathroom urinal scene was pretty funny. Those two were my favorite scenes, and also the mating scene. Well, that sounds weird. Not the dating scene is what I'll say. Yeah. Okay. I actually laughed a decent amount of times in this movie, but it feels like a parody of generic kids films. Yet it is a generic kids film, if that made any sense. I think it's decent. It has some pretty good laughs. and it's enjoyable. If they had to make a sequel to a bland and generic kids film, I think that they did a pretty good job. But overall, I think it's average. So 3.5 out of 5. And then I rewatched Toy Story 4 yesterday. This was a film that I was not a fan of in theaters, and I decided to give it a second chance, and I liked it a lot more on rewatch. This actually went way up my ranking of this year, and right now it's at number 2. It could go down, but I think that I really don't have that many flaws with this movie. Thought it was boring when I saw it in theaters, but this time I really did not find it boring. I thought it was a lot more intriguing, and I really liked it a lot more this time. It's not as good as 2 or 3, but I do think it's better than the first one on rewatch. And I actually, before, I did not like any of the new characters. This time I actually like Ducky and Bunny. I like Duke Kaboom. I actually laughed at the jokes. In theaters, I didn't laugh at any of the jokes. I enjoyed it a lot more this time. And I might even say it's great. It's in between really good and great for me. With that, so I'd give Toy Story 4 a 4.5 out of 5. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me down below what you thought about these movies, and thank you for watching, and goodbye.